start the fourth and final quarter of this game. And Mater Dei ended the third quarter on a 9-1 run, and therefore the 8-point lead that they have right now.
Yeah, that was definitely a good quarter for Mater Dei and Stanley Johnson. You've got to wonder now, with the fourth quarter upon us, can Aaron Gordon let loose a little bit, not being too concerned with the foul trouble? I say get to the 5, maybe 6 minute mark before you really let it go. I think you still have to take care of yourself so you can finish this game out.
Strawberry runs down the inbounds pass. Peterson right in his pocket. Gets behind a pick by Johnson. The kick out from McGee for 3. Huge shot.
And there it is. I mean, Coach McKnight talked about it at the halftime and said, yeah, McGee can really shoot the 3, just hasn't gotten it going yet. Well, there you go.
Well, coming into this game, man, shot 213 threes. Made 213 threes, that is.
And that's only the 4th player for Mater Dei to score all night. Nothing wrong with that when you have an 11-point lead.
No, exactly. Here's Gordon to back it up. They leave him from 3, and went halfway down and came out. That's the kind of luck Video's been in.
He did everything he needed to do to make that shot. It just wouldn't fall.
So Mater Dei now, a possession here could really go a long way toward putting this game in the freezer.
I think this is the one. 14 seconds left now, 10 seconds left on the clock. That's where you want to put it on the deck and attack Aaron Gordon.
There's Johnson, and he traveled.
He really seemed to be going back to Johnson, which is good. Feed the hot hand.
Why not?
Go with what works. We talk about only 4 players scoring at this point for Mater Dei, 26 of those coming from Stanley Johnson. Elijah Brown got his 7 early in the game and really haven't seen much of him since.
Yeah, no, that's right. Johnson has just been magnificent this game.
Yeah.
And Johnson, as Gordon tries to post it up, Johnson spins in, and he's going to draw a foul. They'll go to the line. They'll get Tisdale on the foul.
You know, it's so easy to watch defense and go, why can't you just keep him in front? You know, it looks easy, right?
Yeah.
Just keep him in
front.
front.
Yeah, no problem.
You don't realize the amount of force it takes when you're leaning on a player to stop him going one way. He spins off you, and you're just off balance. It's really hard. The best defenders have the best balance on the floor. You look at the little guys in the NBA, Tyronn Lue back in the day, one of the best defenders. He was never off balance. And that's what made him so good. And this is the player in Aaron Gordon that can really get you lean one way or the other. You really got to lean on him to control him, and he can spin off you. He controls his body very well. He's a tough cover.
Gets it back to single digits. They try to double team Strawberry. Now Johnson in the corner. McGee, good look for 3. Got another. This is his first 3, but has made his last 2.
And he shoots it with a lot of confidence, clearly.
Here's Gordon coming the other way with a scoop and a follow but a whistle before. And they're going to get Johnson on the foul.
And here we said McGee's got it. He's got it in his repertoire. He's got it in his bag of tricks. Just a matter of knocking him down. He shoots with a lot of confidence, and it's good to see him step out, take the shots, and knock him down in the second half.
Magello tried to leave it. Somebody got a hand on it. Now Peterson, long tray, short. Brown gets it out of there. Here's Strawberry. Now Johnson. Johnson gets into traffic. Had a pretty good look at it, but couldn't get it to fall.
Tougher shot than you realize. That floater in the lane sometimes best to try to use the glass.
There's a floater for Gordon. Gordon finally manages to corral it. He'll go to the free throw line once again. This may be the 5th on Tisdale.
You know, the tap, right? To start the game wasn't the only jump ball that Gordon has won.
No, that's right.
He has won a lot of jump balls where they just throw it up and say, hey, son, can you go get this for us? Thank you.
And most of the time he does.
You know, now back at the foul line. Chance to get a couple points with the clock stopped. 5 minutes, 47 seconds left. 12-point game. And the way Mater Dei is shooting the ball with McGee stepping on, shooting with a lot of confidence, it's going to be tough for Archbishop Mitty to come back.
Tisdale has picked up his 5th personal foul, so he's done for the day. Neely comes back into the lineup to replace him. Gordon cannot convert. So 12-point lead and the ball for Mater Dei.
You're going to have to knock down your foul shots to get this thing close. Every possession down the stretch will count, especially with Mater Dei scoring the basketball.
There's a trap, and Johnson comes right through it, but they're going to say he traveled.
It's a tough call because the official that called the travel actually had his back to him, did not see that he was actually bobbling the ball. Ball was knocked out of his hands, and here we'll take a look at it. Ball gets knocked out of his hands. Official does not exactly see that he's actually bobbling the ball. But from his angle, that was the right call.
Darren McKnight.
If anything, he would have been a double dribble too.
Yeah, he could have been. Darren McKnight very verbal about thinking it was a foul. Peterson steps in, tries to leave it, might have overpassed. But running it down nicely, and then a turnaround J off the window by Reinfleisch.
It's nice to get some support here. I mean, Aaron Gordon has been really working on his own, so it's good to get the support on the offensive end.
And it was Davis Messer, not Reinfleisch, who made that shot. McGee again, they leave him, he takes it, he's short. But Brown steps into the lane for the rebound.
Short, but long shots usually give you long rebounds when they don't go in.
There's Brown. Brown stutter steps, then puts it up. It won't go, and the loose ball fought for him. Finally, owned by Peterson. But Peterson, a narrow pass that Strawberry gets in front of. The timeout is what it all is about here.
And it is getting a little physical out there.
Yeah,
it's getting chippy.
It is.
You know, it's a championship game. 10-point game, 4:33 left. You expect to see that. Both teams getting after it. And actually, a good job by the officials not to react to that.
Yeah.
You know, especially in a timeout. Both teams are going to the bench anyway. The last thing you need to do is make it worse. Look at that. Is that the whole school?
I believe it is, yes.
Can we get a count on that? They run out of numbers? Jeez.
Remember, you can only go up to 5 in basketball.
Right.
So I think they did run out of numbers.
We got a few Dennis Rodmans, a few 99s on our test. Neither team really emptying the bench either. I mean, you're not seeing 14 guys come off the bench for Mater Dei.
Johnson kind of grimacing in pain here. I'm not sure where he's hurting, but seems to be hurting a little bit.
Well, it's hard fought.
Absolutely.
Covering the best player on the floor, and the best player on the floor is covering him. But you fight through it in a situation like this.
There's Johnson. Back up top, Strawberry. They'll try to use some of the clock here. 4:15 remaining. Now Strawberry flashed to the basket and has it taken away by Peterson. Peterson for 3. Got the roll.
Big shot.
Big shot.
Big shot.
Makes it a 7-point ball game. Plenty of time, just under 4 minutes.
7-point game, but you don't want to overpress. You know, you don't want to apply too much pressure and give it back up.
Gordon did just enough on that shot by Johnson. He blocked that one, but Johnson controlled it, got it back for Brown. And McGee for 3. And Gordon the rebound. And here comes Mitty, who's still in this game. Gordon almost lost it. There comes behind his back. Give it up this time for 3 and a miss by Messer. That was a huge opportunity right there. And then a reach-in foul.
That cuts it to a 4-point game going into the timeout.
Abicello guilty of the foul there. We'll take a timeout at 3:24 remaining to be played in the ballgame. It is a 7-point Mater Dei lead over Archbishop Mitty. We'll be back.